Good evening, everybody. This is your second favorite minute stop here, and I'm doing a night vlog because it's not raining. So I'm like, after I took my nap, I was like, I gotta go riding my bike. It's so cool. So I am going to do a night vlogage because I want to ride my bike. I decided to go by myself because that's, you know, it's alright to go by yourself. I love riding at night. And this video does have a topic. So cool, a topic, Kurt, really? Yes, really. So this is what's happening in my brain right now. The other night I was watching a show and I learned a few things. And it's regarding the moon. Do you folks take the moon for granted? I know I do. If you think about it, the moon is a pretty amazing thing. And it's quite unique to Earth. The moon is actually the reason why life on Earth exists in the first place. The moon helped to create, cultivate, and protect all life on Earth, and continues to do so. It's pretty cool. The moon, a long time ago, you know, like a couple years ago or something, the moon, actually it was a planetoid almost the size of Earth. And when Earth was just a molten ball of molten, the moon slammed into the Earth, and it just created such a huge mess that you know, the Earth had to reform, and then the remnant debris that the original moon left over drifted into space and reformed into this smaller moon that we have now. It was also a lot closer, and intersection. Oh, and the moon introduced a couple of elements to Earth, like iron, that made it possible, which was one of the key ingredients to make it possible for amino acids to form after a whole bunch of lightning and gases and etc., etc. So the moon crashing into the Earth is responsible for the building blocks of life happening. Over eons, the moon settled into its current orbit and created the tidal effects, right? And those tidal effects made the situations where tidal pools of water could start forming places for these amino acids to create life. It's amazing. I love the moon. The moon is wicked cool, yo. The moon is wicked cool, bro. And I've always been drawn to the moon, and I believe that, you know, we are super connected to it, not just physically, but in a spiritual level. I think the moon has a lot of power behind it, and we can harness it if we really, really believe. And I'll talk about that more later. But yeah, the tides which the moon creates helped to build the life that we have now. And because the moon only faces one side towards us, the other side has just been bombarded so hard by stuff. Rocks. And you know what? I'm gonna go get some food. I'm super... Oh, are they closed? Are they closed? Are they closed? No, they're not closed.
Look how good that sandwich is, so good.
Yeah, and then some Parmesan cheese, and then chocolate with the Parmesan cheese. Bam!
Oh, you're shaking already, shaking.
Yeah, that's all. And the other one is just lettuce, tomato, and mayo. That's it. And we're gonna go do the chip sweep. Sandwich mission has been accomplished, and now we're gonna go and get the. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk more about the moon later, and then we're going to talk more about the moon, I guess, and then we're going to talk more about the moon. And here we go. So now what I was saying about the moon, I don't remember what I was saying about the moon, but let's just try to make my brain remember what I was saying about the moon. Something about creating life, something about tides. Oh yeah, the face of the moon. As you know, or some of you may not know, only one side of the moon faces us, and always does. It does not rotate like the Earth. It just faces us. And astronomers have found that the dark side of the moon is just super riddled and bombarded with craters upon craters. Big craters. So that means that the moon has been taking a lot of impacts for Earth. Who knows? It may have taken an impact that would have destroyed all life or prevented all life from starting on Earth. And you know, that's a pretty interesting thought to think about. You know, we're so fragile in this land that we call our home, and we're just bickering amongst ourselves. We're just bickering and bitching and moaning, and it doesn't make any sense to me. If we really wanted to, we could, you know, if there were no wars by now we would have probably faster than light drive that uses negative energy, or not negative energy. Well, you know, warp drive is kind of like a negative energy situation if you understand how warp drives work with the hyperspace encapsulation and all that kind of stuff. Nerds. Too much nerding. But it's a pretty cool situation. Oh, also, did you know that the only reason we have total eclipses is that the moon is 400 times farther away. The moon is 400 times closer to Earth than the sun, and the moon is also 400 times smaller than the sun. Amazing, right? That in turn makes it possible to have perfect solar eclipses once in a while. Isn't that amazing? That's just crazy amazing. And you know, some people may say that that's a total. Some people may say that's a total like astronomical coincidence. Some people might say it's a work of God. You know, whatever the case may be, it's amazing, and it is. It won't be like that forever, though. The moon is slowly drifting further away from Earth, and eventually the Earth will start to topple, and we will no longer have those solar eclipses, and we won't even have seasons. We will just have these weird erratic shifts of the sun. Sometimes it'll set, sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll go months just wobbling in the sky like it does in the north, but it'll be in the, you know, in the equatorial regions. So the moon is a freaking awesome thing, and it's ours. The moon is all of ours. It belongs to us. It belongs to you, belongs to me, belongs to everybody. So, you know, you can give someone the moon. And you know, just go ahead and give it to them. You know, if someone you love, just give him the moon. Like, draw a picture or take a picture or write a poem or a song and just give them the moon. You'd be amazed at what kind of response and what kind of energy comes with that. I did that one time, and it was an amazing thing. I felt wonderful. And but I am going to now sign off pretty soon because hello lady, because I'm going to go to my friend's shop. I'm going to eat my sandwich. The sandwich eating, the sandwichness. Okay, I'm going to go now do a wheelie. And we're going to go to the place where get the parking space right in the front over here. Oh. High five, high five, high five. Yeah.
Wow, what's going on?
Let's get that. I'm ready to sing. What's happening? What's going on? I'm losing the feeling. I'm losing the feeling to sing. I'm losing the feeling.
Ready?
Oh, we're getting back.
Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to everyone.
Happy birthday to you. Woo! Now you have to blow out the candles. Blow out the candles. You got to blow out all the candles.
No, two.
Two.
Oh, one.
Yeah. Woo! Okay, pal. Whew, it's a bit nipply. I can cut glass right now with my, my glass cutting scissors. That is not my. I don't know what you guys are thinking about. Pervs. But there's nothing wrong with being a perv. Pervs are fun. As long as it's done the right way. You ladies are super pervy too. I mean, like, they say that guys are pervs, but my goodness, you ladies, when you get together and you start talking about stuff, you guys are just nasty. Yes, you are. You're so nasty. Don't even act like you don't. I've heard it. Of course, that's not, not all ladies are like that, but most of y'all ladies is some nasty ladies. I like it. I like it when ladies are nasty. Look at me. Old people up at like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's weird. Oh. Yeah, tomorrow I'll change my oil and then go maybe do a little bit of off-road action. Oh, I'm gonna take the hottest shower pretty soon so I can get this sick feeling off of me. Bridge! I know it's super late and my bike is super noisy. How often do you folks stand up and ride? Like, I'm gonna stand up on my bike this whole time since I've been talking about standing up. I'm gonna stand up the whole time. I can ride standing up the whole time. It's not even a big deal. It feels way more comfortable. I feel way more in control of the bike when I'm standing up on it. Now keep in mind, this is a dirt bike. Yeah, it's meant to be stood up on. And quite frankly, the seat is so uncomfortable. Okay, let's see. Let's see me do the downshift standing up. Looking left, looking right. Nope, turning, standing up. Oh! Yeah, not even a problem. Shifting isn't a problem. That took a while for me to learn though, how to shift while standing up at the same time. That was an art that took necessity in the trail systems of the Mauis. Alright, this concludes my vlog, you guys. So talk to you later. Ciao.